process going for you?
Pretty well, honestly. I'm finally done with my applications, and I think I'm going to get into the school that I want to.
Wow, can you share a little confidence with the rest of us? I'm so nervous that I won't be able to get in anywhere I want to.
Oh, come on. You'll be fine wherever you go. I've just had my heart set on Duke since I was a baby.
It's great that you are so sure of your path and where you want to go, but Duke is so hard to get into. Where does this confidence come from? Not to be rude or anything, but haven't you been failing math freshman through junior year?
Well, for starters, my parents went there, which is how I know that it'll be perfect for me too. But also the admissions officers there, they love me. I've known them forever, since I went to school with my parents.
Oh, I see. So have they just been giving you tips in the application process? You're really lucky.
They do more than just give me tips. They get me in. It doesn't matter that I've been failing math since freshman year and that I haven't taken a single AP class all of high school. I've had a spot at Duke before I said my first word.
Isn't that a little unfair?
Maybe, but I'm a legacy. And I may be the least eligible kid on campus, but my spot at Duke is a birthright.
Wait, how many schools did you apply to?
143.
Why so many? Don't you think that's a little excessive?
Nope. If I throw enough darts at the board, maybe one will hit the bullseye.
Okay, so how many have you gotten into so far?
123. I got into the top 100 schools in the country, and now I'm waiting on the rest.
Would you go to any of those other schools that you're waiting on?
Nope.
So there was really no reason for you to apply to those other schools, right?
Wrong. Aside from wanting to be safe, according to this book I read, Where You Go Is Not Who You'll Be, the most number of schools someone applied to was 84. I have to break every record I see, so my 143 schools are definitely a new record. Isn't that amazing?
So what are you planning to write about for your college essay?
Well, I already have a few ideas that I have put down on paper, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to write about yet.
What have you written about so far?
First, I wrote about the time that I helped my town with a clothes drive, but totally fabricated the community service hours. And I also said that I learned a bunch of stuff while helping others in need, but really it was just a burden on my day and I absolutely hated it.
It's probably not the best idea if you lie about your community service hours. And if you didn't like volunteering at the clothes drive, why would you write about it?
I guess I won't use that one, but another essay that I wrote about was the time I ate the spiciest pepper ever, and I burned my tongue so bad that I realized life is about experiencing new things.
Very creative, I guess, but I don't think you should write about that one either because it's a bit silly.
Seriously? I thought it was unique and different from what other people would be writing about. It would make me stand out.
Oh, it'll make you stand out all right.
Whatever, good thing I wrote another one since you hated that one so much. I got inspiration for this essay from my journal from 5th grade where I wrote a love letter to my celebrity crush, Zac Efron. And when I was making my essay, I typed out what I wrote minus the spelling mistakes and the millions of times I wrote, I love you, Zac.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think that one's terrible as well.
You know what? I don't really appreciate these comments you're making on my college essay masterpieces.
They are far from masterpieces. They lacked interest, persistence, and challenge. It sounds like you didn't spend more than 10 minutes on each essay.
Yeah, you might be right.
What colleges have you applied to so far?
Stanford.
That's it?
Yep.
Have you heard back yet?
Yeah, I got in.
So you just knew you'd get in? That's why you only applied to one?
Kind of. Do you know my dad, Bill Gates? He donated like $20 million to the school. There are already like 5 libraries named after him, but we could always use another one. He also said he'll give free laptops to every student. It's pretty nice of him, right? I could have used that money to get a new wardrobe, but I guess Stanford is fine.
Wow, do you think that's the only reason you got into the school?
Definitely not. I worked so hard to get a 3.2 GPA, and not to brag, I got a 980 on my SAT. Also, you saw in the news, probably Forbes, that my parents are getting divorced. Do you know how hard that is for me? So I wrote about it in my college essay. I'm sure everyone was crying over it. The part where I described how my favorite restaurant is in Rome, but I can't go there anymore because my parents are fighting over who gets to keep the house there must have really tugged their heartstrings.
So what colleges are you applying to?
I'm thinking about Harvard, Columbia, or Brown.
Oh really, you must be smart then.
Yeah, but I think it's more of my extracurriculars that will get me in.
How so?
Well, I donated my kidney to a child in the 3rd grade. By kindergarten, I could speak Greek, German, Mandarin, Spanish, and French. Oh, and I can't forget that I also helped find the cure for cancer, traveled to the Galapagos Islands every summer to study wildlife, and assisted Elon Musk in creating the first commercial spaceship to Mars. All the while, having a 4.0 GPA, taking 7 APs, and being an Olympic swimmer.
Wow, that's really impressive. I guess I could never go to school like that.
It's really competitive. I honestly don't know if I could even make it to the Ivies. I talked to this girl that's applying to the same schools that I am, and she literally invented microwave popcorn. I don't know how I'll compete.
So tell me why you believe your daughter should be accepted into the most esteemed Dalton school.
Well, my daughter, being only 5 years old, has already composed 3 minuets and 1 symphony. She's performed one of her pieces on the piano at Carnegie Hall at the age of 4. She has also begun after-school opera classes at the Juilliard School. People like to call her a young Mozart, but with her 167 IQ, I like to think she's even more talented.
Wonderful. Tell me about your son and why he should be accepted.
My son really enjoys being a kid. He just got involved in the local Little League baseball team. He's fairly shy at first, but a delight once you get to know him.
Great. We'll go and watch them interact with the other children now. This will test their social skills.
Congratulations! We are pleased to inform you your daughter has been accepted into the Dalton School. We made this decision after evaluating her in playtime. When we asked her what her dolls were doing, she explained that they were on a quest to find a lost musician. The only way to find them was to unlock the secret codes which were found in songs. As for your son, when we asked him what his dog was doing, he simply replied, barking. A barking dog is not going to get a child into an Ivy League college, however, a music prodigy just might. We look forward to working with you and your daughter in the future.
Hi, are you a new teacher here?
Yes, my name is Mr. Robinson. It's good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm Mr. Clay. What department are you?
I'm a new history teacher for the 4th grade.
Oh, nice. So, did you grow up around here?
No, not at all. I found this job through the principal who I went to high school with.
I also found this job through the principal. We went to college together at the community college, hour away from here.
I actually went to Harvard, and I was hoping to become a lawyer in the first place, but as you can see, that did not work out very well.
What made you decide to become a school teacher?
Well, I didn't have much of a choice. During the college application process, I was so determined just to get into Harvard that I didn't even know what I wanted to do if I got in. So I said I wanted to be a lawyer because a lot of the other freshmen that I knew were going to Harvard for that purpose. My freshman year, I failed all of my classes and decided to become a teacher because it was a lot easier.
That's hilarious. I went to school to become a teacher for half the price you did, and I enjoy my job. It doesn't seem like you do.